Welcome, sun and sunsets. My name is Cynthia and I, Meeks, and I'm a spiritual awakening guide for those who have a strong desire to spiritually define their life path in this life or a past life. The modalities I use are spiritual metaphysics, spiritual hypnosis, and numerology. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about self-love, give you some principles and practices about self-love. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully this information would resonate with you or you will become a subscriber. And for those of you who are a subscriber, thank you so much for taking a chance on me and rocking with me, okay? Now today is this video is all about self-love. Self-love, loving yourself, finding your self-worth. And I'm going to give you some principles and practices that will help you in this spiritual journey, spiritual awakening, whatever you wanna call it, help you develop self-love if you don't have it, or help you raise your vibration in self-love, add more to what you already know. All right? Okay, so now I'm going to give you 10 spiritual tips that will help you enhance or develop self-love for yourself. And then after that, I'm going to give you some remedies that you can practice to enhance your self-love, and some affirmations to help you continue to work on your self-love daily. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. Now, for those of you who understand that I am a numerologist, if you want to go and check out your personal year, find out what personal year you're in, so it will give you a better understanding of what you're going through this year, I will put the link above somewhere that will help you understand, what you're going through this year, what energies you're feeling, and so you can be on the top side, on the positive side of your year and not the flip side. All right, because I am in a spiritual year this year. I'm in my personal year 7, and in that personal year 7 is all about personal development, spiritual development, enhancing what you already have, and just from this journey right now going forward, where you want to go, who you are, where you've been, and what do you want to accomplish going forward, what do you want to accomplish in your life purpose. And so all these new discoveries that can happen in this personal year 7. So in this personal year 7, it was very important to me to find out what else I can do to enhance and develop some self-love, because we all think that, oh, I love myself, I go get my hair did, my nails did, I love myself, right? But it's more than that. It's more than that. It's more than that, my sun and sunset. So, diving deep into this, because I'm in a spiritual year, it truly gave me an outlook on what it is that I need to implement into my self-love space. Okay, so the number one tip, I'm going to give you 10 tips. Okay, so the number one tip is put yourself first. Okay, put yourself first before you put others, before you put your spouse, your children, your mom, your dad, your pets. Put yourself first. And I know a lot of people who have kids thinking, that's selfish of me, because women, as my son says, we always like to put other people before us. So I just want you to understand that putting yourself first will help you, aid you in helping others. Okay, after that, just like when you're on an airplane. When you're on the airplane, the first thing that they tell you to do is put the oxygen mask over yourself and then put it on your child, right? It's the same thing in this space. When in the self-love space, you want to put yourself first, okay? Putting yourself first, you want to replenish all of your energy before you're able to give your energy out to other people. Just think about it like that, and then that will help you before you can go exhaust all of your energy by helping others, doing for others, communicating with others, bringing on their energy. You have to replenish yourself, right? And so replenishing yourself, meaning putting yourself first, raising your vibration so you can get out there and even in your own home and help and have the energy to do what you need to do for other people, even if it is your family. Okay. And number 2, self-acceptance, to where you understand your strengths, your spiritual gifts, and your power. Okay, again, I said these tips are going to be something different that you're not going to get in these other articles that you read and these other social media posts. This is going to be something different. So number 2 is the self-acceptance, to where you understand your strengths, your spiritual gifts, and your power. Notice I did not say weakness, because I don't live in a space of weakness. When you have weakness, a lot of times you focus on that. And if you're growing spiritually, and if you're raising your vibration, then you are healing yourself. You're going through a process of healing. So there is no weakness, right? Because whatever their weakness is, that weakness will help you get stronger, and you're going to work on that weakness. So I don't count the weaknesses, the weakness part of you, because I don't want it to grow. So look at the strengths, your spiritual gifts, and your power. And that's a part of self-love, because when you understand all of that, then you don't have time to focus on the negative. Okay. And notice I said spiritual gifts, because we all have them. And number 1 that we all have is intuition. Everyone is blessed with intuition. We don't use it, but we are blessed with intuition. So if you start to listen to your soul, to your heart, that will aid you in making the right decisions about yourself and what you do, that will grow and help enhance your self-love. Okay, when you doing all that self-acceptance, right? There are talents that you didn't even realize, because you wasn't focusing on your strengths. You wasn't focusing on your power. You wasn't focusing on your intuitiveness, right? Your spiritual gifts. You wasn't focusing on those things. But when you do focus on those things, then you will be able to uncover the hidden talents about yourself that you didn't even know exist. So that's the 3rd thing in getting your and understanding and implementing your self-love. Number 4, try new things. Okay. Try new things is number 4. That's a part of self-love, right? And I'm not saying take a risk, okay? Because everybody's not a risk taker. And so I'm careful as a numerologist. I'm careful as to what I say to people about what they should do about things like taking a risk. Because there are certain times in your life, if you don't have that 5 energy in your chart, or that 1 energy, it's hard to just take a risk, right? Or you're not in your 5th year. But guess what? This is the universal year 5, 22 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1. The universal year 5. So this energy from the universe is shining on you to take a risk, right? And try something new. When you try something new, then you don't have opportunities to focus on the negative and the judgment about yourself, and you're willing to try different things. So try something new and take small risk. Okay, take that small risk. All right. And number 5, be in control, right? Be in control. And once you are in control of your own life, it will give you confidence and empower you to feel good about yourself. All right, meaning you're not letting life live you, you are living your life, right? So be in control. Number 5. Moving right along to number 6, put love in your words is number 6. What does that mean, Cynthia? Put love in your words simply means when you are getting ready to say something about yourself or somebody else, if you have love and compassion in your words, then you will watch everything that you say, right? Because we don't understand when we sit there and we want to, say the first thing that's just want to run out of our mouth, the fight or flight, response, then, or we want to just respond to whatever we hear, then oftentimes we say something that will hurt other people, right? But we don't understand that words are vibrational and words are like a boomerang. So whatever you send out is going to return right back to you. So those words are whatever hurtful things you say out to people, they're going to turn right back to you. They're going to hurt you. So remember that energy is going to reflect right back to you. So put love in your words and compassion in everything that you say and think about others and especially yourself. Build your letting go muscle. That's right. Number 7 is build your letting go muscle. So a part of self-love is knowing how to, first of all, say no and letting go. Okay, because you want to find it in your soul, in yourself, right? In your heart, that if something is not serving you anymore, it's time to let it go. That's the part of self-love, right? Understanding that whatever you have around you, whatever you are doing, it is helping or hurting you. One of the two, helping or hurting you. So you want to make sure that every person or everything that you're doing or putting out there is for the greatest good of you, for the greatest good of the things that you want to do, for the greatest good of how you want to live, for the greatest good of your vibration. All of this to keep you aligned, vibrationally aligned, okay, for your greatest good. So if something is no longer serving you, whether it's friends, whether it's an activity that you do, get rid of it, you know, and just remove it from your space in a very loving, kind way, especially if it's a person, a family member. I mean, whatever you are dealing with, whether it's a job, whatever is no longer serving you. First, you want to check your person of the year. I must reiterate that. And then whatever you discover, what personal year you're in, you will see if letting go is the time for you to do all those things. More often than not, when people are in that letting go phase or year, they mostly are in their 9th year, and they already have the feeling, they already have the energy of letting go of certain things. And sometimes they don't even know. It's hard. They need confirmation to know it's time to do that. Okay, so check your personal year, whatever you are in, to see if you are one of the ones, I'm talking to you, that it is time to let go of some things that are or people that are no longer serving you. And those people are one of the ones mainly that you can tell you want to say no to, but you just can't. You just can't get it out of there. But if you love yourself, right, we're building your self-love confidence, then these are the things that you will do in order to raise this self-love vibration. Okay, so number 8, start your healing process. This is so important, my sun and sunsets, in your self-love journey. Okay, in your self-love journey, you have to start the healing process. I had a hypnosis session not too long ago, and one of my clients, she has MS. And she doesn't know where the MS started. She doesn't accept that she has MS. She's all positive, right? She's even in metaphysics school because she's all about the positive. I'm going to be, everything I'm doing be a positive, and it's going to change my MS. Well, guess what? When we did a hypnosis session, when I did my hypnosis session on her, and I found out that every time she would get upset at one of her family members, her sister, especially her sisters, she would send, and her ex-husband, she would send that emotional pain down to her legs and her hands, and she barely can walk. It has nothing to do with the MS. Part of the MS comes from where she is eternalizing her emotional pain. So understand what I mean about self-love, starting your healing process. When you don't start your healing process, and you just like, I'm just going to be positive, and I'm just going to love. Love is the highest vibration, the highest frequency on the vibration scale. However, you won't be able to stay there because you have a lot of the low vibrational emotions within you that you have internalized, right? From past dramas, from past emotions that you got upset with someone, your fights. Different times when you got upset from birth all the way up to whatever age you are now, internalizing that pain and just not dealing with it, not healing it and sending it off, then you are internalizing, and guess what? It turns into diseases. So you have to make sure before you start this self-love, or while you're on your self-love journey, because some of us are already on the journey, you have to make sure that you are getting in some of these energy healing processes, okay, energy healing modalities is very, very important, because you, again, being positive, having all this love, if you don't correct what's on the inside, it doesn't take long for someone to knock you off that high frequency, vortex, knock you right back down again, and then there you are having to build yourself back up to that place you want to be on that vibrational scale of love. Okay, so start in this process of self-love. Start in your healing process, your healing journey as well, by connecting with someone who can help you energetically heal yourself within. Okay, we all have something that we need healing from, whether it's in this life or a past life. And you will not believe how much residue comes from a past life that spills over until this lifetime, okay? That we are dealing with in this lifetime and don't even realize, where is this coming from? It's like, it must have came from my childhood, because I don't know where else. Well, guess what? It probably have come stemming from a past life. And number 9, okay, this is a big one, okay, because a lot of people, well, let me just tell you what it is first, okay. Number 9, don't compare yourself to others on social media. This is a difficult one, because most people wind up looking at people on social media, looking at their lifestyle, looking at their bodies, right, looking at their spouses and saying, wow, like, only if I could, or only if I looked, or only if I had. Don't compare yourself to others on social media, because we all are working in this arena of lessons, right? On this earth plane, in this earth school, we all are here, right? And we are all dealing and working with something. So their lives are not perfect, even though they paint this perfect picture for you. Their lives are not perfect. So don't compare yourself, because it will drain you. It will make you feel unworthy, unloved, all of those things that you should not, low vibration emotions that you should not feel. So just do all that you can to not compare yourself to others on social media. And if you do, I used to, like, I'm not gonna lie, not about what they have or who they have or how they look, but about their likes. Like, man, like, this person got 1,000 likes for just saying that, or this person got all of these likes for just posting this, and I used to think about that, and I'm looking at mine, is like 3 likes, 4 likes here, 5 likes there, right? So it is so easy to do. It may not be in your capacity that how you compare, but it's easy to do, to compare yourself to someone on social media. I'm just saying, be mindful of that. And if you're one of the ones who have a problem with that, sometimes you may have to just connect from social media and just stay away from it. And I knew one person who had to do just that, disconnect herself from social media, because she was constantly comparing herself, her hair, what she had. She didn't have no one. She wanted to be in love, and she didn't. She was divorced. So if you're going through that, just catch yourself, okay? Catch yourself, and know that wherever you are in life is where you're supposed to be until you change your situation and elevate higher, okay? It can be done. Find out what year you're in, personal year that you are in, and it can be done, okay? Number 10, and we had number 10. So number 10 tip that I can give you about self-love is to know that your body is a vessel, right? I'm not talking about piercings. I'm not talking about tattoos. I'm talking about what you are putting in your mouth, okay? Meat, for one thing. Meat. You understanding that, I know you're like, I'm not trying to be vegan, I'm not trying to be vegetarian, I don't know what she's talking about, but just hear me out, okay? When you eat animals, all right, chicken and turkey and all that other stuff, you are eating something that has a soul, right? Because in hypnosis, I have found this to be true. Oftentimes people go back to be animals in their past life, right? So understand, when you're eating beef and pork and all this other stuff, these things have souls, and how they are killed in fear. And when you eat this meat, you're eating their emotions, okay? You're eating their emotions. So if you understand that, then you will understand why is it that you feel so heavy, right? And so your energy changes after you've had a huge steak or whatever. I'm not saying cut it out completely. I'm just saying, maybe 1 week out of the month, maybe 1 day out of the week. Just see how you feel and how your energy will change when you remove the meat from your diet, okay? They have so many things out there on the market right now that will help enhance your protein and give you that meat-like taste and look. So just give it a try, just give it a try. That's all I'm saying. But that is your number 10 tip about understanding your body is a vessel, and what you're putting in your mouth, it has to radiate out somehow. And when you're eating those high frequency, high vibration foods like green veggies and your vegetables and your fruits, then you will see how your energy will change and how you even become more awakened, okay? Because all of this is a spiritual thing. This is how spiritual and self-love go hand in hand. When you're self-loving, when you're loving on yourself, then that's a part of your spirituality, because now you understand that what you say, do, see, hear, all of that matters in your self-love and how you're loving on yourself. So right now I'm going to give you 4 things that you can do that will help aid in your self-love journey process, okay? I want you to also to understand that spiritual self-love is a beautiful way to incorporate more love in many ways into your life. But most importantly, it connects you to you. So just understand that, okay? So there's that spiritual love for yourself. And when you understand spiritual love is different from just self-love. But spiritual self-love, oh, that's a whole new level in your spirituality, okay? So number 1, meditate, right? Meditation. I can't stress that enough. I even have issues, and it's hard for me to meditate, but I still sit in silence and mindfulness, and I still do it. Sometimes you just gotta shut off that noise going on in your head. And for Life Path 7s, I know that's difficult for you because you have so much clutter, so much talk in your head. Not clutter, but talk. For 5 energy, I'm a 5 energy, it's difficult because it's just rambling, going on in your head. But do all that you can to shut down the noise and try your best to meditate, okay? Meditation will help you, connect to your higher self, connect to your energy, understanding what's going on within you, right? And it will give you overall, it will give you a spiritual advancement on your self-love. So do all that you can. Start with 5 minutes, move to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then 20 minutes if you can, okay? 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. We'll just do something that will help you get into that space of meditation, okay? Number 2 is all about using sage, right? Using sage. If you don't have any sage, go to Amazon and get you some sage today. Whether it's the smudge sticks or it's incense, just get you some sage that will help you in this self-love process. And when you get your sage, you want to say this mantra that will help you as you're saging to bring in that self-love energy. All right, here we go. I call in all energy of love that is of my highest good. I call in all energy of love that is of my highest good, okay? That will help start to moving the love energy around in you, and you start feeling this and you start raising it up, and you get back on that high frequency vibrational scale of love, all right? Number 3. Yes, number 3, pray to your angels. The angels love to hear from you. You're one of the ones who are getting synchronized numbers. That means the angels are already talking to you. The 111, the 222, the 333, the 1111. The angels are already trying to get your attention. So pray to your angels. Pray to your angels and ask your angels to help you in this self-love process, and to put more people in your space that will help you in your self-love process. Or actually number 5 of them. So number 4, move your body and dance. That's right. Move your body and shake a tail feather, honey, because it will feel so good when you start moving and you just start to just feel the love. It's like your angels are surrounding you and they just singing and they just filling you up with love, and it feels so good. It feels so, it's like a 1,000 arms are surrounding you and hugging you. So dance, 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 dance. You can't, when you're dancing, you have a smile on your face, right? And you are, and dance by yourself, right? Feel that energy by yourself, and that's how you can, gain more self-love within yourself, okay? The last one, ground in nature. Grounding in nature will just connect you with Gaia, with Mother Earth. And it will build love. It will give you love. It will give you love from the ground. Grounding, right? Something about grounding. Let me tell you, I was outside yesterday walking my dog Rain, and I took my shoes off and I was walking in the grass, and it felt weird, but it felt so good to my soul. It just put us, and the sun was shining. So of course it just put a smile on my face. I love the sun to shine with no clouds in the sky, and that grass and grounding felt so good, and I felt love from Gaia. So ground in nature. Do some hugging, some trees. Do all that you can to just get that love from Gaia, okay? So let's start with some love affirmations that you'll be able to write down and add to your daily love practices, okay? Here we go. I love myself. I radiate love. I am love. I am surrounded by love. I love myself unconditionally. Love is all around me. Loving myself comes to me easily. My love is infinite. I am open to receiving love. I have all the love inside of me that I need. I love myself deeply and fully. I am here to experience love. I am worthy of celebrating myself. My love is unconditional. My own love is the best kind of love. Now that brings us to the end of this video, and I hope that some of this resonated with you. I hope I was able to give you some tips and remedies and some affirmations that you can do to help aid your self-love process and journey, okay? My name is Cynthia and I, Meeks, and I am a spiritual awakening guide for those who have a strong desire to spiritually define their life path in this life or a past life. And the modalities I use are spiritual metaphysics, spiritual hypnosis, and numerology. And if you would like to book an appointment with me, all you have to do is simply go to CynthiaReneeMeeks.com and book that numerology hypnosis appointment today. All right? And all I want to say is, guys, if you want any of this resonated with you and you would like to join this tribe, community, whatever you want to call it, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. And now I just want to say, love, live, and forgive. Bye for now.